What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are jumping into the production car challenge on Road America, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, I really did not like this track when I first started driving on it, but as of now this might be my favorite track on the service. And if you are not sure what the production car challenge is, it is a multi-class race with the BMW M2, the Toyota GR86, the Mazda MX-5, and the Volant Clio. And to be honest, I haven't seen anyone driving that car. And in our last video, we got our first win in the GR86. And if you haven't seen that video, after you finish this one, you should definitely go check that one out. But you already know what we chose for this race. And as you can see, we are in the Toyota GR86. So let's just get straight to it. I'm not gonna sit here and show you any qualifier laps and waste your time. It honestly wasn't nothing special about it. We starting off in P10, so we didn't do terrible in qualifying, but it definitely wasn't the best. And if you know anything about me and how I like to start races, we already down 3 positions. I'm not even gonna lie, I really be trolling at the start of races, but it's whatever, we're gonna get it together one day. So in our specific class on this race, we are going up against 19 other GR86s, but there's 40 other drivers on this track right now, so you already know chaos is coming. And right on cue, we have somebody all in the dirt trying to take us out. Mind you, this is only lap 1, the race just started. But we managed to avoid that like the plague and continued on our merry way. Unfortunately, another driver wasn't as lucky as me and he took someone else out with him. But what I always like to say, it is what it is. So right now we are in P12, but honestly we got our work cut out for ourselves if we even want to be able to sniff a podium position. It's going to be a crazy uphill battle because for this current race we were in the top split, and obviously the strength of field wasn't crazy high. I believe it was around 2K. But as you can see, I'm just a measly 1.5K driver. I might not have enough, but you're just gonna have to wait and see. Crazier things have happened. So we're just gonna skip ahead to a little bit later in this first lap, still holding on to the P12 position. As you can see, we just hopped out of the carousel going into turn 11. Car 27 and 32 both take this turn a little wide, getting into the grass, and I see a golden opportunity to capitalize on this as I executed that turn perfectly, hopping out with more speed, getting to the side of car 32, zooming back over to the driving line to prepare myself for Canada corner. As we hit the apex in turn 12, we also overtake car number 27 in the process. And I'm not sure if you noticed, but there was 2 cars parked in the gravel to the left. So let's go back and take a look at that. And as you can see, I really don't know what happened. But if you know, feel free to jump down in the comment sections and let me know who was at fault in that accident right there. So that is exactly what we needed to get back into this race. As you can see, we are now P8, but unfortunately car number 27 wanted his revenge and he ends up getting the best of us as we come into this last turn here. But we ain't too mad at it. It's only lap 1 and we got a long race ahead of us. So as we're coming down here on this long straight, we realize car number 27 isn't the only person we should be worried about. As you can see, Martin is sticking his head out as we're coming across the finish line into lap 2. He is trying to join in on the battle as we come up on turn 1 here. And as all this is happening, I'm thinking in my head of a way that I can hopefully pass one of these guys while we make this turn. But I just couldn't figure out exactly what car number 27 was planning to do. So I kind of just backed off a little bit in hopes to be able to catch him a little bit later down the road. And right now, we made a lot of progress so far. We're P9. With a lot of race ahead of us, so there's honestly no rush to make any moves happen right now. So we're gonna skip ahead as we head over into lap number 3. Nothing has really happened at the end of lap 2. We just maintained our position in P9. The guy behind us in P10 has been on our bumper the entire time. So right now in my mind, we're planning on making something happen here on this lap. As we get the perfect opportunity, as Rafa has a bad line here coming into turn 1, we managed to squeeze by on the inside. But as you can see, we are not alone here as Robert tries to squeeze in between me and Rafa, so I scoot over a little bit to close the gap to slow him down, and that seemed to keep him at bay as we go into turn number 3. So now we have nothing but road in front of us and we just gotta push it and just hope we can stay in front of these guys as we go down this long straightaway. As we get back position 8, this was huge for us. We see the guy in P7, he's only 1.6 seconds ahead of us. The other guys have some distance on us, but like I said, anything is possible, and I'm feeling like we can catch anybody at this rate. So as we're coming in on turn 5, I completely missed my braking marker, going extremely wide into this turn, end up letting 3 cars pass me. So now we're right back to where we started. All that work was for absolutely nothing. We are now in P11, and now we have a BMW in the mix. And if you're not sure how multi-class works, typically the faster cars start in the front and the slower cars follow. So this Beamer should have been way ahead of us. But remember this guy in this orange and black Beamer, because this is not going to be the last time we see this guy. So we're just going to skip ahead to lap number 3. We're still in P11, 0.3 seconds away from our guy Robert. We're trying to stay in his slipstream here in hopes to get a run on him on this long straight. As you see, we decided to go for it here as we cross the finish line into lap number 4. The goal here was to try and make an overtake as we come up on turn 1. But car number 13 obviously had different plans for our boy Robert as he pushes him completely off the track. We stay inside, and now we are finally back in P10, right where we started. And we're right behind our guy Rafa. Skipping ahead to lap 5, and we're getting much closer to him. I'm thinking at this point, once we get to lap 6, I should be able to overtake him as long as I stay on this pace. But as soon as we get into turn 5 and we're about to make our turn in, we get hit in our driver's side door by this stupid Beamer, completely messing up my line and allowing 2 other GR86s to pass us. So now we are right back to where we started. So now I am hot because truthfully there is no reason for this BMW to be anywhere near us. His car is way faster. So at this point I was gonna try anything to get at least one of these positions back. So when we get to the carousel, in my mind I was just about to completely push it. I didn't care if I even crashed my own car. And as you can see, our good friend in the Beamer is now slowing down this other driver. And there was my golden opportunity. All I had to do was take this corner wide, get on the left hand side of him, carry more speed out of this exit, and he won't have no choice but to get behind me. And he did exactly that. And now we are in P11 for the 5th time of this race. And right now we are about halfway done with this race. I believe it was a 12-lap race, and I'm not gonna lie, my dreams with getting a podium in this race are quickly going away. But we are not gonna give up fighting. As we skip ahead to lap 7, we are right back on Rafa's ass. And I could tell he did not like corners 1 through 3. Because every time we came near each other and we were going through these corners, I would always get way more exit speed out of here than him. And we do it again, but this time all we have to do is not sell once we get to turn 5. Even though the last few times I came through here, it wasn't really my fault. The stupid Beamer smacked me off my line, but we just gotta lock in. As you can see, we are ahead of him as we're about to get into turn 5, so it's absolutely no way we can screw this up. Well, but as you can see, so far so goodish, but we end up going a little bit too wide yet again. As Rafa starts to stick his nose out on my left hand side, he's able to secure the inside as we go into turn 6. I try to hit him with the up and under in hopes that he takes a wide line, but he doesn't. He actually got really good exit speed on that turn, so we weren't really able to make anything happen after we came out of turn 3. So we're just gonna jump ahead to lap number 8. Still in P11, our time to catch up is dwindling very fast. But if you look up ahead, there is a huge dust cloud, 3 cars gone off track, and that is exactly what we needed to see in hopes to get back into this race. We are now P9, right behind P8, but before we continue on with us, let's check out and see exactly what happened. And honestly, I can't really make out who was at fault here or what really happened. But if you think you know what happened here, drop it down in the comment box below. And you already know who was involved, that orange and black Beamer, completely ruining some more GR86's race. But I'll be lying if I said I actually cared. He already did it to me. Why not do it to some more people? As we get back to us, we are here again, right back on Rafa's tail on this long straight in hopes at getting another shot for an overtake on turn 5. It is no way we can screw this up for the 5th time in a row. So this time I'm going for a much tighter line in hopes to slow him down so he doesn't have as much exit speed as he normally would. And we managed to execute that perfectly, but he's not done fighting as he tries to get in on the inside here. But like I was saying, we had way more speed, so he can't make a move on the inside here on turn 5 because my car would be in the way. So now we don't have to worry about Rafa anymore, and we're back in P8. And I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. During this race, it felt like I was fighting every single second just to stay alive. These production car challenge races are no joke. They last for about 25 minutes, so you gotta be on your A game if you wanna be competitive. And trust me, I was trying my best. But this guy up ahead, he's already a lap car, so he's just gonna let me go by without putting up a fight. I love when people do that. He is already in P19, so there's no reason for him to mess with me. But we're gonna jump ahead to lap number 10. And you see this blue car up ahead? I've been trying for the past 2 laps to get closer to him, but I just can't. So I made the executive decision to let this Lightning McQueen car pass me. So my plan was to stay in slipstream with this Lightning McQueen guy while he catches up to the blue car in hopes that they fight it out and leave me an opportunity to overtake both of them. So we jumped ahead to the last lap. We're almost halfway through this lap, and the plan I was just talking about is not looking too good. Until Lightning McQueen forces the blue car wide, allowing me to sneak in on the inside as well with more speed, and now we're right on the back of Lightning McQueen's cheeks. So right now I'm thinking it's only 4 more turns until I gotta make an overtake on Lightning McQueen. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I'm not gonna have you sit here and watch me not catch Lightning McQueen. I did not have enough to catch him. So we just gonna jump ahead to the last turn here. I tried to make something happen, clearly I did not have enough. He completely leaves me, but this is gonna be a P8 finish. Obviously it's not the best, but I think I did a good job for the cars that I was dealt. But that's going to be all from your boy. If you enjoyed this video, go check out my other videos. Make sure you go down and smack that like button, hit subscribe, and I'm out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.